Hi everybody, thanks for watching. My name is Joel Cordy and I am the owner of Chase Bliss Audio and the designer of Wombtone mkII. First, I just want to apologize because I never made an instructional demo video for the first version of Wombtone, and it was just due to laziness. But I'm going to make up for it by doing some videos for Wombtone right now. So I'm going to do a little overview here of all of the basic functionality, and I'm going to try to highlight some of the new stuff that's different than the original Wombtone mkI. I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but it is a phaser pedal, in case you were wondering. Okay, so the first thing that is new is that I put the dip switches on the side of the pedal rather than the back of the pedal. It was a good change because it's hard to change the dip switches when they're on the pedal board and they're on the back of the pedal. So it's fixed now. It's on the side, ready for you whenever you want it. The next thing here is the ramp/feed knob. The way that the original worked was when the ramp knob did not have any dip switch parameters assigned to it, so it wasn't ramping anything. That knob just simply did not do anything. So with that knob freed up, I decided to put the feedback control here. And I'll explain a little bit more why I made that decision in a bit here. But the feedback is how much like resonance or intensity. I'm just trying to think of words that aren't feedback to describe it, but it's feedback. So as you turn it up, it gets more that-ish. The next control I'm so excited about. This was not present on the Wombtone mkI. This is a mix control, which sounds pretty boring, but this is a really special and rare kind of control when it comes to phasers, in that it can go all the way to dry, which is cool for a lot of different reasons, for bass players specifically. But then it can go all the way wet, phase vibrato. So this is like vibrato circuit, but it's of the phase variety, and it's rare for phasers to be able to do this, because usually they just stop right here when they're all the way wet. So I mean, you can get it's actually a type of pitch vibrato that's happening, and it really adds a lot of versatility to be able to do that. The other thing that's really awesome and is the reason why I chose to put the mix knob here, is that modulating the mix from like phasey to vibrato is really interesting to me. And then you can go all the way back to dry, which I just think is very cool. I'm not the first person to do a control like that, but I think I'm the first person to control it digitally, as far as I know, in the analog realm, I should say. So that's the mix control. That's very exciting to me. The next is the ramp, or the rate control, I should say. And I also changed this from the original. It can go extremely slow now, which the other one, the original could go kind of slow, but not like, you know, crazy slow. That's very slow, but it's very cool. It's happening so slow, it's like hard to even tell sometimes what's going on. And then, but it still can go to the same really extremely fast speed. So it's a very versatile speed knob. The depth and the form control, as well as the triangle, square, and sine wave switches that make up the moduset shape engine is unchanged, but I will say that having the ability for the phasing to go slower really opens up possibilities with some of the differences between like sine wave and triangle wave. So right now I got it on sine wave, and then when I change to triangle, you know, it's different. Of course, square wave is going to be very obvious, and then, you know, you can have one side be square, and then the other side be sine wave. But I really think that it's interesting to have this knob be really slow. This is just, it really opens up the possibilities with the modular shape engine and phasing in particular. Oh yes, we have more stuff that's new. You can see here that this, same as always, this tap division switch can do 6 different tap divisions with the tap tempo stomp, but it can also change the stages from 2, 4, or 6 with the help of a dip switch in the back. The original Wombtone only had 6 stages or 4 stages. I'm going to demonstrate that really quick. So I put the stages switch on, as you can see there. And now you can switch to 4. That's different. And 2. So you can get really subtle tones, especially with the mix control, with the 2-stage phasing that that weren't really possible in the original. So switch between 2 stages, 4 stages, and 6 stages. Last but not the least, you can save and recall the 2 onboard analog presets as always. In addition to that, if you have a MIDI controller, you can save up to 120 additional presets on the fly, which is sort of over the top, but it's nice to have that space if you want it. And that's about it. I think this got really long, so I don't know how many people are still watching, but thanks for watching, and enjoy the new Wombtone pedal.